Welcome to Mzansi Chess Academy. Today we're gonna look at all chess tactics. We all know that chess is 10% strategy and 90% tactics. Strategy is just a long-term plan in a game, while tactics are a set of moves to gain a quick win like materials or positional advantage. Stay tuned until the end and keep watching Mzansi Chess. The first tactic we're gonna look at is the fork, also known as the double attack. A fork happens when a single piece makes two or more direct attacks at the same time. We can fork with all our pieces, including a pawn. Let's look at the game right here. Here is what to play. A white has this beautiful fork right here. White is attacking the bishop and the knight, so eventually we'll win a one piece. Maybe black can try to protect the bishop, then we'll just take the knight. This is the example of a fork with a knight. This is the example of a fork with a bishop. Here's the fork with the queen. We fork the king, the rook, and the knight. And this is how we can fork with the king. We are forking the bishop and the knight. And finally, this is how to fork with the pawn. We are forking two knights right here. The second tactic we're going to talk about is the pin. A pin occurs when a piece is held in place and cannot move without giving up a more vulnerable piece behind it. We have two types of pin. We have the absolute pin and the relative pin. An absolute pin is when you pin a piece to the king, so the piece cannot move, because if it moves it's a check. And the second one is a relative pin. A relative pin is when you pin a piece to a more vulnerable piece behind it, so you can either pin a piece to the queen or the rook. So if that piece moves, they lose the queen or the rook. In this example, I'll show you the absolute pin. It's white to play. White can play queen h8. This one is the pin because you are pinning the bishop to the king. The bishop cannot move because it will be a check. This is the absolute pin. This is the example of the relative pin. Here is white to play. White can play rook h8. Now you are pinning the bishop to the knight to the queen. So the knight cannot move, because if it moves, then you lose the queen. This is what is called a relative pin. You can only pin with three pieces: the queen, the rook, and the bishop. Those are the three pieces that can pin. The third chess tactic we're gonna look at is the skewer. Skewer is an attack on two pieces that are lined up with one another. The first piece is more valuable piece. When it moves out of the way, the last piece behind it is captured. You can think of skewer as an opposite of a pin. Let me show you here in the example. Here is what to play. White can play rook h3. It's a check. So here black has to move, then we will capture the queen. So the king has to move out of the check, then we'll win the king. A king can move here, then we just capture the queen. This is the example of a skewer. The next chess tactic we're gonna look at is the discovery attack. Discovery attack occurs when one piece moves and uncovers an attack by another piece. In this example, white can play bishop g6. By just playing that move, white have uncovered this attack. Now the rook is attacking the knight, and the bishop is also attacking the rook. So this one is called double discovery. Now you are attacking two pieces at the same time, so you eventually win a piece right here. And there is discovery check and double discovery check. This is the example of discovery check. Here white can play rook a3. Now white have discovered this check right here. So a king have to move, and at the same time we are attacking the knight right there. So after a king move out of the check, we just capture the knight. This is the example of discovery double check. Here white can play this beautiful move, knight f6. This one is a double discovery check because when we played that knight, we discovered this check right here, and the knight is also checking the king. Unfortunately, this one is a checkmate because all the squares are covered. Always, when you played a double discovered attack, double discovered check, a king has to move. You cannot capture any piece. The next chess tactic in our list is the windmill. I love this one. A windmill is a rare tactic in which a repeated discovery checks allows one piece to go on a rampage, capturing multiple enemy pieces. Here in this example, white plays this beautiful queen sacrifice. Black can just capture this queen because it's unprotected. So black will capture the queen, then the windmill start now by playing rook g7 check. So the only safe square for black is there, so we play there, then we just capture there with a beautiful discovery check. They have to come there, then we play a check again. They have to go away, we capture the bishop. They have to go back, we play a check. They have to go away and we play a check, and they have to go there, then we just regain our queen. This is the windmill, guys. I love this chess tactic. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in part 2. Peace.